On the last episode of NieR Gestalt.
Be careful there.
I'm fine.
No.
Huh?
And now, back to sexy talking voice man. Only unfortunate thing is I can't go back after I've come out. So I suppose... yeah. I think I was just supposed to give him his stuff. So I went through all of that, not really needing to, but I did it anyways. Alright, Gideon, I know you're all growed it up. That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. I won't charge you for it either, since you helped me out. Cool. Well, actually, this is going to take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready. That would be great. By the way... okay. There we go. Now I can do what I need to do. At least do is, Beast Quest looks alright. Beast Lore is pretty cool. I want to do the Old Faithful Nameless Blade. Yeah, that'll be nice. At least I don't have to max out every single one. Pretty sure you had to do that for, Did I do that on... I think I did that for the achievement. It seems we have some free time on our hands. Yeah. Popula says we should find something in the Forest of Myth. You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip. Yeah, that place is no bueno. Just because of the sheer amount of reading I had to do. Who wants to do a choose-your-own-adventure game and an adventure action game, you know? That's like the whole point. The whole point of doing your own adventure is playing a game itself. I mean, I suppose there is a singular quest line that I am on, but still. I can go from down here, right? I don't think I can jump in the water. Seriously? Come on, dude. Should at least let me fall. It's right there. Come on. Unless there's like a secret little area I can do. Probably not. We're just gonna go. Totally is. What? So confused. Yeah, you can come in from that way. These dudes are armored and they're 10 times as fast. Not like... let me on your butt. Let's go. And stop. Just what I want. Perfect. I mean, I could probably just go all the way over there if I wanted to. Probably. Yeah, there's not a lot of point in me not. Right? I talk to the dude. Yeah, Nope. Nope. I'm silly. I'm a silly boy myself, am I? Can I have my pig back? I would like my pig. Give me my dude. Please. Stop it. Let me on my dude. Holy cow, yeah, this does 10 bajillion times the amount of damage. I got an air dash tutorial. Who wants an air dash tutorial after playing like 3 bajillion minutes in this game? Wow, that turned around really fast. I feel like I'm playing Kirby Air Ride. You know what I'm talking about when I say like playing Kirby Air Ride and just the way that dash feels. That's exactly how that feels. Alright, let's go. This boar is getting his butt beat. Holy cow. Let's just help him out here. By help him out, I mean kill him, inevitably. This is taking, like, none of my magic. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair. And good night, boar. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes the better man wins. It's just how it goes. Hey, there was a thing on the... gosh darn it. Pick it up. Pick up his hide. Step inside his body. Boar meat's mine. If I remember correctly, they sell that for actually quite a lot. Alright. Time to reverse back hop out of here. Remember, this was the strategy. I did it with 9S and NieR Automata, where you use the robot only strategies. I think I got all. Yeah, I saved the villagers here.
This is the village from the dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I don't understand why you would still live here after suffering through that. Because wasn't it the tree's fault itself? It was entirely the tree's fault. And these people still live here in this land. Like, seriously. Who does that? Honestly. This guy does it. Antidotal weeds.
Ah,
Oh, hello there. Hi there. How are things? Huh? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree. The Divine Tree? Yes, it's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village. Did you investigate the cause of this presence? No, not at all. And why not? Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree except for prayer. And why is that? I don't know, alright, it's just how things have always been. Weird. You weirdos. I'm gonna approach your tree and violate all your laws. First, you got some berries. You and your 3 residents. We are the grass, we are the trees, we are the wood. Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately? You should talk, Weiss. Pah, as if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense. Hang on, I don't think he's done. The dark form that covers all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking. That would be nice. Black, pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. This is wrong, whispered the tree in the voice of the wind through the leaves. This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed. Once long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world, words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into the stars. I don't know if this is a great voice to use. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached hospital sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room for in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from this girl's visits. The girl will start coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, that this might not be so, but this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy arises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is in folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream she does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go, some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 63 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. That is... the memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. That is a reference to Drakengard 1. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. I feel like one of those was a reference to Drakengard 2, but I could be wrong. Actually, no. No. The pillar was a reference to Drakengard 3. Yeah. Her fighting over and over and over again. I mean, it's probably a stretch, but I think so. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its memory... Oh, sorry, I already read that. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree searched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room NieR had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, NieR suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As NieR stared at the drool, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored him to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look. A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It looked to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels trembled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tickling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. The shade appears to be consuming the memories. That little thing? It's barely worth my time to kill. The tree extended a branch towards NieR. Without a second thought, NieR brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There's the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction. And many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with a good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem, I implore... It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? I wish I remembered. Blue? I'm sorry. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, they changed the number. Interesting. Okay. It should be brown, right? Because she had brown eyes. It spoke. The shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? NieR brushed Weiss's comment aside, and his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to NieR. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against NieR, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, and up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul. And the man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. This tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? Well, that's... I mean, it did change, yes. But... it said there were still some people left, right? Okay, real time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. "The key!" shouted the book. "Grab the key!" The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. This world is falling apart. How could a world have let it? I implore, most important thing, world. Yona. Yo, nah. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, NieR was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. Was that a boss? That was a text battle of the ages. Wish I could have answered the other questions, though. It's okay. What in the... I've never realized that shades were capable of rational thought. I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. Can't I just kill something without all this voodoo nonsense? With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind. Oh. Well, there you go. That was easy. Just leave before things get too crazy. I feel like the law of robotics. Yeah, we should probably do that. Let's see if the Junk Heap kid sent us a letter. I like how this is a save point and also a letter receiver. I got a branch of a tree. Needed it. I needed that. Gonna sell that later. I think it just wants me to save. Unless I have to go to Seaside and go to that random post office. That'd be really weird. I do, don't I? Holy cow, I do. I most definitely have to do that. I like how it puts it outside of the loading zone, that little X, so it's like I have to clip out of bounds to get there. I know it's a silly thought, but it's kind of funny to me. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's Seaside. Should be Seaside. I hope it's Seaside. Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna... No! Thirsty. Let me on, my boy. I want to be on the board. Okay, fine. It's so hard to hit these guys. Wait, do I actually do damage on a dodge? Alright, let's shoot these dudes. That missed. It's fine. Armored enemies tutorial. I think I figured it out, game. You don't need to spell it out for me. Ulu. They just have more health. It's honestly all it is. Oh no, we're just returning to the village. Do I really return here? Is this where he gets all his letters from? Okay. This game's too weird. I don't understand it sometimes. It's fine. It's okay. Game tries. Game sucks. Alright. That is not how you open a door, but it's okay. Also, one of these diary entries said something along the lines of, Kaine's not fully put together. That's what Popola told, what's her face? Do you got one of those? Help, gods, please help me. What is it? What's wrong? There's a huge shade near the bridge in the northern plains. It killed 3 members of my family, including my wife. Just cut her down right in front of me. Then it attacked my daughter, too. God, it was horrible. I'm on it. It appears and disappears like the wind. You could go days in the northern plains without seeing it, and then all of a sudden... Okay, so it's a random boss that you can find. Oh man, I'm in a world of trouble now. What's the problem? See, I was cooking and I managed to start a fire that ruined my kitchen and my equipment. Can't repair the kitchen without metal. The only place you'll come find that much scrap is the junk heap. I see, you want me to go for you? I need lots of materials, so you have to brain a whole bunch of robots. That's okay, right? Sure. For us. 10 titanium alloys. Holy cow. That is actually a lot of stuff. Yeah, Wait a minute. Why is this my mailbox? And whatever.
Hey.
You have a letter, it would seem. Dear NieR, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I have also a more personal request to make of you, one I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry. A new request, is it? That kid's been pretty good to us, we might as well see what he wants. Off to the junk heap, then. That poor man. Didn't even deserve what came to him. He's probably very upset that his father's dead, or his son, whatever. I know his dad also died. He's lost his brother and his dad. 4 years did a lot to him. I won't lie, he's really mature now. And I have this weird feeling that it's actually not him, because they specifically made him lose an arm. And now he doesn't have an arm in the... I don't know. I don't know, even the scan to the northern plains is... No, it's the northern plains. Maybe we'll run into that shade. I wonder if we just went back and forth, we'd be able to find it. Why do I talk during loading screens? Watch this be like one of the hardest bosses too. It's just incredibly difficult. It's the bridge, right? I mean, there's a bridge. I hope he understands that there's a bridge all the way over there too. So, I hope it's down here. He could be completely pulling my leg, and I would be very pissed off. Oh, no, I know where that is. I know exactly where that one goes. I'm silly. You get medicinal herbs consistently from there, so I'm pretty fine with that. Alright, sir. Tell me your problems and I'll try to help you out.
Hey there. Your
Hey
weapon
there.
is ready to go.
Oh.
Great. Thanks.
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That's a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's why I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
What bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
Huh?
There are shades here?
Your brother was killed by a shade?
Yes.
And what have we decided,
It's killing time.
Well, there you go. Time to kill some shades. Alright, mate, let's kill some shades. Let's do it.